1047 KISS FM, John, Jay, and Rich. Our phone number is 877-937-1047. You can text the show. You text JJR and whatever's on your mind to 96893. You can also DM the show. You can DM me at John J. Van Ness. And that's what these two guests in our studio did this morning. Actually, they DM'd me a couple days ago. It's Katie and Jesse, right?
Yes,
no,
Jesse.
Jesse, now who are you guys with?
Our company name is Blossom Brew.
And what are you guys?
We are a mobile food truck. We have our coffee truck out front, and we just travel around the valley serving coffee.
Okay, so you guys sent me a message the other day and said, can we bring you guys some coffee one morning, right? So I said, sure, right? And then I forgot to tell everybody.
It was a nice surprise this morning. You guys brought a lot of drinks, and I feel like they all have the cutest names. We've got like Honey Blossom, and what is this? Prickly Pear Lavender Buzz. Like,
I know, it's so cute. And like the name, like Blossom Brew. So trendy, so
it's
cute.
It's a cool
Alliteration.
looking cup. It's a pretty cup.
It is.
Wait, so trendy, so cool, what?
Alliteration.
Oh, okay. So when you guys came up with this thing, are you brand new?
We are brand new. We just started in August.
So how do people find you guys?
Right now, we're based off of Instagram. We go on Instagram and just pretty much message like you guys.
So, but do you take the truck out? Like every Tuesday you're here, every Friday you're here?
Wednesdays and Thursdays we're at Highway Baptist in East Mesa.
Okay. So it's Blossom Brew on Instagram.
Blossom Brew Coffee.
And so you guys had to like put in you have the trademark on this. No one else can take it.
That's right. Don't steal it.
Right on.
Don't try. Don't even try.
But your flavors are wild. Like, what's this one that you handed me over here?
That is our pumpkin cinnamon roll.
Pumpkin cinnamon roll.
That's perfect for Rich.
Favorites.
Yeah.
That's one of our customers' favorites. They love it. That and our honey blossom.
What's your favorite?
Oh, man.
I know, tough question.
Raspberry truffle.
Ooh, yum.
Oh, that sounds amazing, too.
All right.
Bourbon.
So you guys have a brand new company, Blossom Brew. It's interesting. Like, I want to go from this to what you guys did yesterday, Kyle, Rich, and Peyton. So yesterday, well, first of all, you guys came in, brand new company. You're a food truck, mom and pop, just starting out, right? What you guys did was like $1 billion company. You guys right? Where'd you guys go yesterday?
Big price tag on that building.
So we actually got to take a little tour through the new Vi Resort, which if you've ever driven on the freeway towards the Cardinals Stadium, you've seen this thing because it's sandwiched in between the new Mattel theme park and the Cardinals Stadium. It's this big resort going up. And I don't know about you, Rich and Peyton, but I was blown away by this place. Mm-hmm. It's specifically focused on like having concerts there. So they have this huge round stage right in the middle of the resort, and everything's sort of centered around that. So let's say Taylor Swift comes in and performs at this resort. You can watch the show from your room that you get there. You can watch it from the pool. You can watch it from regular seats. You can watch it from the restaurant. What the restaurant they've got there has the most amazing view, overviewing the stage and the rest of the resort.
I had no idea.
It was like, they're doing, I think they said 12 restaurants, 27 bars there. Mm-hmm. They're going to have retail therapy there. So if you're staying there, like if you go to a concert there, it's more like, I think it's like a day or two with your friends.
You don't have to leave.
No, you don't have to go anywhere. And I thought let's get back to like the 27 bars, because that was like the point for me. I was like, oh yeah, this is super dope. But what I thought was really cool is they had a bar that literally is going to float you up into the sky.
It's like a ride.
It's a ride. So you go up and you have like an espresso martini 100 feet in the air.
Okay, but you're going
insane.
there. You stay at this hotel because you're going to see a concert.
Well, you can. I mean, you could also stay at the hotel because you're in town for a Cardinals game, or you stay at the hotel because you're right next to the Mattel theme park that's going to be opening up.
But I remember that time we were in Portland for an appearance, and Kyle and I were staying in a hotel, and there was a band playing outside. What was the band, remember?
Little Big Town.
Little Big Town. And we were trying to go to sleep, and they kept performing, and I was pissed.
Yeah.
So if you're at this hotel, and
you should be aware.
You should be aware.
That's what I'm saying. So there aren't rooms where you're like, I'm staying here, but I don't want to deal with the music.
All the rooms are pretty close to the action.
And you're facing the stage, so like there's not a bad seat in the hotel.
Right, but if you don't want to deal with the band, you're not staying there.
I mean, you could, but
you stay at the Radisson next to the arena.
I've never seen anything like it. In fact, it's like I compared it to like the biggest, most impressive thing I've seen in a long time is the Sphere in Vegas. This is the outdoor concert version of the Sphere, where it's going to sound amazing, and there's nothing like it in the world. This is a thing of one. They're a category of one.
Yeah, that's what blew me away too. Is I was like, how does Vegas not have a place like this? Mm-hmm. Because it is such a like. interesting concept. I'm like, wow, I could watch a like huge concert from my hotel room.
Oh, yeah.
I
Right.
could lay down and not have to worry about the person standing up in front of me. That's pretty awesome. But I don't know. I thought what was so cool is we got kind of like a behind the scenes of what it's going to be like for an artist performing there. So I keep using Taylor Swift as an example, but all these artists, they really like privacy. They really like to be able to like, you know, not have to interact with people if they don't want to at that moment. There's all these secret tunnels underneath the resort where
the
artists
coolest.
can go from their, I think it was like 5,300 square foot suite underground. They can travel all the way to the restaurant. There's a private entrance into the restaurant. They can have a nice dinner before their show. There's this balcony that overlooks the resort that's going to be private only for the artists. And then afterwards, they could literally start their show from that balcony and get down behind the resort, under the resort to the stage within 90 seconds.
It's kind of like being at Diddy's house.
Well, it's funny because,
my gosh.
well, Peyton and I were like tunnels, very Diddy-like. But like for something like this, for the artist to get around privately, and I was like, I feel like the big artists are going to want to play there.
All right, so this place is called Vi.
Vi Resort. And actually, you know what's funny is like we start out with Blossom Brew, which is like mom and pop, like starting up local, which is really cool. But I didn't know that this resort is literally local too. It's a dad and a son doing it. That's it. It's a dad and a son doing it, and they're from here. They're from
No
Arizona.
way.
Yeah.
It's so innovative. Like I'm so excited to see it done.
Are they in the
Yeah.
music business or something? Like,
I guess they did a bunch of other projects before, but this is their first project in hospitality.
And it's amazing too. It's like there's no corners cut. Like every detail of that place is going to be next.
same with
notch.
Blossom Brew.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
So
Next
amazing.
level
Yeah.
ingredients.
Next
Next
level.
It
level.
literally was next level. Like I had to leave a little early to go get my kids, and I was kind of bummed because I missed part of the tour. But then Peyton FaceTimed me.
No FOMO over here. Kyle, you would have loved it though, because when we got to like tour one of the rooms, in the bathroom, they have a vanity. Like
Oh,
it's
perfect.
like your
That's
big
what you
mirror,
need.
and then they have your own vanity
That
for
is-
the girls to do your hair, your
Literally.
makeup. You're out of the way. I was like, oh, that
Those rooms
That's
are
what
nice.
every hotel is
Notch.
missing. I always to
Yes.
get ready on the counter, like to have a
Yeah.
bed. Oh my gosh, I didn't even.
When does it open?
Next year, I think.
They
Next.
don't know.
They say
they
they're
hope
trying
to be next year, but
Yeah.
you know, construction.
Well, that's cool. You guys got a
is pushed
tour.
back.
That's very
It was
cool.
really, really cool to be a part of.
Vi Resorts. What's Vi mean?
VAI.
I don't know.
I didn't. You know what? None of us asked that. And we
Well,
should.
really?
Really? The three of you are taking a tour with the owner, and no one says, "What does
know
this
what?
mean?" It's our last name. I'm Dave
That's why
Vi.
you should have come with us.
Oh,
Tuesday.
no.
Fun fact, by the way, that we all missed. Remember Sarah, who was giving us a tour?
Yeah.
Do you know who she is?
Yeah.
I
Sarah
hated
Vi?
her.
I do. She walked with her. She's a travel blogger.
Oh, that's cool.
But do you
Yeah.
remember what show she was on? Did you
No.
see? She was on The Bachelor.
oh,
She
really?
was?
Yeah. So I handed Stacy, my wife, her card. She's like, I know her. Where do I know her from? Where do I know? She's The Bachelor. She was on
Oh,
The Bachelor.
really?
So I sent her a text and asked her. And she's like, yeah, that was me.
Oh, that's cool.
She
I
was
follow
Did you
her
ask
on
her,
Instagram
what does
because
Vi
it's super
stand for?
adorable.
I did not ask her.
We missed that part too again.
All right, so Blossom Brew, which you can find on Instagram. They will come and set up, like they just brought us a bunch of coffee, or Vi Resorts, billion-dollar company, mom and pop, both of them mom and pop,
Yeah.
both of them from here. All right, let's come to 3 things you need to know.
Kamala Harris made a speech yesterday conceding the election. It was incredibly classy. She said her heart was full of gratitude and love for our country. The light of America's promise will always burn bright. And she said, as long as we never give up and as long as we keep fighting.
Now I know folks are feeling and experiencing a range of emotions right now. I get it. But we must accept the results of this election. Earlier today, I spoke with President-elect Trump and congratulated him on his victory. I also told him that we will help him and his team with their transition and that we will engage in a peaceful transfer of power.
Last night, they finally, I guess, finished the counts for the voting in Nevada and Arizona. Both were called for Trump. He finished with 312 electoral votes, the most for a Republican presidential candidate since 1988. Now, if you've been getting a lot of this news on TikTok, scrolling, be careful where you are scrolling because they say scrolling on TikTok and Instagram while on the toilet could actually lead to hemorrhoids. There is a doctor who said this is extremely medical. One common cause is due to sitting on the toilet for too long, for an extended period of time. I literally sent this TikTok to my husband because he is on the toilet for what seems to me like hours at a time. So allegedly, when your body bottom is in the space of a toilet seat. The blood pools at the lowest point and causes increased pressure in your blood vessels in that region, leading to hemorrhoids. And so if you're wondering, like, how long is too long? What is a prolonged time on the toilet? They said there is a 10 to 15 minute rule. Do not sit on the toilet longer than that.
What
Don't
if you're
do
not
it.
done with the business by then?
Don't do it.
You should be.
Find a way to be done.
Yeah.
They tell you to wait to do number two to wait until it's about to come out and then
Yep.
you go.
Okay.
That's what the medical doctor says the rule.
Yeah,
Learn
so-
something new every day.
Be careful. Like,
That is something we need to know.
You're right. This you also should know, because I think a lot of people give a little judgment or even sometimes hate for people who decorate for Christmas what they call too early, right? But scientific research has actually showed decorating your home for the holidays is actually likely to make you happier. It will give you a social boost. It signals friendliness and approachability to your neighbors. Nostalgia can help you find more meaning in life, deepen your social bonds, and even soothe anxiety, because it brings back, for most people, not all people, but for most people, it brings back good memories and good feelings. So, like, just another way to make yourself happier. Forget what anyone else says. You don't have to wait till after Thanksgiving. You can decorate now if you want. And that's 3 things you need to know.
Let's get to horoscopes. Peyton, what's the vibe today?
It's Children's Book Week, so I'm going to tell you the children's book that matches your vibe based on your zodiac sign.
Stephanie, what's your sign?
Hi, guys. I am a Scorpio.
Okay.
My birthday was on the 1st, though.
Oh, okay. Well, Scorpio, happy late birthday. Scorpio,
Thanks.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is the child's book for you. This is your week to dive into a story filled with mystery and magic, Scorpio. So like Harry, you're naturally brave and curious about hidden worlds. So seek out books that explore the unknown and bring a little bit of magic to your life today.
Yes, I love that. And I just recently had gotten into Harry like a few years ago.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so if you don't want to read the book, just go watch the movie.
Exactly. Hey, quick question. Are any of you going to Jesse McCartney tonight?
That's tonight.
I
Rich, you
wish.
should be on stage with him.
He did send a note saying he was coming to town, but I thought it was like in a month.
I did not know he was in town tonight.
I would love to hear Leave Him.
yeah.
Where's he performing?
Best, yeah.
It's like downtown. It's like at a small, like, venue.
Probably at the
Buren?
Van Buren, yeah.
That would be even more cool.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, Van Buren. Yeah.
Why did he tell us? I don't get it.
Call him right now.
I know you guys love him. You guys are buds.
He should be in here.
You should be in here.
Well, maybe he doesn't want to get up early. Or maybe he's not in town yet. But it should have been planned. But no. So any answer to that is no.
Sorry.
And I'm sad about it, Stephanie.
All right, Stephanie, have a great day.
Right.
Thanks for
You
listening.
guys too. Thanks.
Chris, hi. What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Okay, so for Gemini, the children's book for you is The Cat in the Hat. Your playful side is ready to come out, so embrace books that make you giggle and rhyme, just like Dr. Seuss characters. Don't be afraid to embrace your dual nature, Geminis, today. There's room for both your curiosity and a little bit of harmless mischief. So go find your thing 1 and your thing 2 and go have like a happy hour drink while reading Cat in the Hat.
Okay, so basically have a threesome.
Whoa.
Well,
If that's what you into. If that's what you...
What an interesting way to interpret that.
I don't know, Chris. It's caught me off guard there.
All right, Chris, have a great day. Amanda,
Peyton's eye twitch.
what's your sign, Amanda?
Hi, my sign is Capricorn.
Okay, Capricorn, the book for you is The Little Engine That Could. So this week, Capricorn, you're the I think I can engine. So take on a book that inspires determination and perseverance. So like the little engine, don't be afraid to tackle big challenges today. Remind yourself that hard work and belief in yourself will get you to the top.
All right, thank you. I'll try.
Thanks, Amanda.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Hey, Mary.
Hi, Mary the Libra. How are you, all?
Hi, Mary.
Hey, Mary.
Hi, Kyle. Hi, Peyton.
Hey,
Hi,
Mary.
Hi, John Jay.
Hello.
Kyle is
You guys
also...
make me happy. Every morning you make me happy.
You're so
Aw,
sweet,
you make
Mary.
us happy, Mary.
Even if I don't even get through. You know, I listen to you guys talk with other people, and it's nice how you guys just make everyone else happy. So
Oh, that's super sweet. of
I'm
you.
happy.
Well, I think this will make you happy too, because the book for you is The Rainbow Fish. Sharing is caring, Libras, and Mary, you just showed us your caring words. So this week, focus on stories that highlight kindness, sharing, and beauty. Like The Rainbow Fish, you'll find that giving a little piece of yourself to other people today can bring you more happiness.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks,
You're
Mary.
welcome.
What up, Steve?
Good morning. I am a Cancer.
Okay, Cancer, the children's book for you that you need to get into today is Goodnight Moon. So this week, a cozy, comforting read is just what you need, just like the beloved bunny saying goodnight to everything in the room. Take the time to appreciate your surroundings and the little things that make you feel safe and happy today, Cancers.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
You guys have a good day.
You too, Steve.
Good night, Moon.
What do you got for Pisces? Since this Pisces also authored a children's book, I would assume that it's in there.
That is true. Yeah, Christmas Eve, duh. That's the book for you, Richie. And the Giving Tree, because you know what I mean? Like, you get a little bit of each with everything. Christmas Eve, the Giving Tree, it's all good. It's the power of love and giving.
Is that Shel Goldstein or what?
Shel Silverstein.
Silverstein, okay.
Such a good book, too. I love him.
All right, very good. If we didn't get to your sign there, I'll post it on our website. Sometimes you hear things on this radio show and you're like, did anybody comment on that? Why did they just let that go? By the way, if you ever do that and you want to jump on there and talk about it, text us. Text JJR to 96893. Or if there's ever anything that you want us to talk about, text us. Text JJR and whatever you want us to talk about to 96893. Time for Stacks and Hacks. I have Stacks information. Rich has life hacks. I've been using ChatGPT a lot lately, and it's mostly to send certain text messages. What is that?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
There's something
That's your
playing on
audio.
your computer?
My computer?
Yeah.
Sounds like... What were you watching?
Oh, it's my Twitter. It's Scott Baio dancing around to watching The View.
Saying I love it.
I heard that over the song, and I'm like, is it a remix? Sabrina Carpenter
It's just my
remix?
Twitter. Anyway, people are asking ChatGPT to weigh in on their arguments now and help them win fights. Experts say it isn't really as neutral as you think, though. It all depends on how you ask the question, but not a bad thing to do. Whenever we're in here, we have an argument or something, we should try it. A study found that if you miss a deadline and submit a piece of work late, people will think that it's lower in quality than if you were to submit the exact same work on an earlier time or in time. So there's a new life hack going around called it's check-in chicken, where people are waiting until the last minute to check in on their flight, hoping they're going to be given an unsold premium seat for free. I don't think I would do that. I just want my plane. I want my seat. Love Pup Family Fest is Saturday. It starts at 4 o'clock. Shinedown is performing. And what we do is we bring every single rescue we can to highlight their dogs, and we have a big old festival, and it's a party, and there's a big area for kids, and there's just so much stuff. But we can't compete with Louis Vuitton. Now, we're selling like our Love Pup merch. Like I'm wearing this hoodie right now. I think it's going to be $30. It's a Love Pup hoodie, and there's a big bunch of hoodies there. And
It's a good price for a
hats.
hoodie.
Louis Vuitton is selling $60,000 dog houses. We had McCarthy Builders build all these dog houses, and they're going to be on display there. But these houses that Louis Vuitton has are $60,000 dog houses. It's part of their new pet line, which also has a $2,200 dog bowl and a $470 poop bag holder.
That's insane.
We have the same things at Love Pup Family Fest. They'll be a lot cheaper, if probably free, too. Researchers say having fewer friends can actually be better for your health because, for one thing, you're less likely to catch their germs. You're going to be healthy with less friends.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
That's great news for you.
Yeah, I know. There's a list of the 50 most popular college majors, according to internet searches. And number one is... Anyone?
Criminal justice?
No.
Education.
No.
Broadcast journalism.
English.
No.
Communication.
No.
Nursing.
No.
History.
No.
What other ones?
know.
Math and science.
No.
Engineering.
No.
Chemistry.
No.
Biology.
No.
IT.
What?
No. I'm waiting for Rich. It's your
Business.
major.
Oh, psychology?
Yeah. Number one.
Why would that be
Jeez.
number one?
Jeez, I figured you'd get that for sure.
I wanna know about
child
the
psychology
mind.
helps me in here.
Did you guys see Stranger Things posted their titles for all their episodes?
No.
And number 9 episode is the title's called Stranger Things. So, and it's apparently supposed to be very, very emotional. But if you go to Stranger Things Instagram account, you can just see they do a little thing.
Is this the final season, too?
Yeah, it is. Okay, so the band BTS, one of the guys went solo. V is his name. He's releasing a Christmas album. And this is the song he's doing. He's doing a duet with Bing Crosby, right? So check this out.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. Day or day.
So what I want to do, Rich, are you ready? Here, all he did was sing along with Bing Crosby. Rich, go.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
It's like you literally just sing along. Ready, Peyton, go.
I'm dreaming.
You don't know the words.
Why? Not all of them, no.
You don't need to. It's the name of the song is White Christmas. That's why I'm just
I know
only
that
playing that
part.
part. Kyle?
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
All right, Rich,
Well, listen.
what do you have for life hacks?
John Jay, what is a bigger nightmare for you than being in a large, crowded 100-person Zoom,
Hate
and
it.
somebody asks you to talk?
Oh, God.
I can just. Did you see him right there? He literally just.
I was in
he
a
shrank his chair.
I was in a 3-person Zoom yesterday, and it's so frustrating. The technology cuts out. It's like frustrating. It's
That's
like,
why you got to use the technology frustration to your advantage. This was given to me as a hack from an IT person. So I'd like to thank my grade school buddy, Mike Sinclair, who works for a large hospital. He's like, here's what you do when you're in a Zoom call, and there's a ton of people on there, and you don't want to talk, but you want them to see that you're there. Change the name of the meeting to say reconnecting. So when they look at your name, it'll say John J. Van Ness, reconnecting. Then mute your microphone and turn off your camera. And they can see that you're there,
that's good.
but you're just not in a great Wi-Fi zone, and you can just listen to the whole meeting. And at the end, you can send your note.
That's funny.
Thank you to my grade school buddy, Mike Sinclair. We met in 2nd grade. We still hang out.
Shout out to Mike.
Mike and IT. That life hack and many more can be found at johnjrich.com.
We're just 2 days away from Love Pup Family Fest at Vertuccio Farms in Mesa. And get this. We just found this out. I didn't know this yesterday. I mean, I know Shinedown's performing. It's one of the biggest rock bands in the world performing for free. But we've got meet and greet passes to give away all morning long. I didn't know that till yesterday. So that's very, very cool. These guys are so freaking cool. So if you want to meet Shinedown, call the radio. Let's just test it out. Call right now. 877-937-1047. If you want to meet Shinedown, call her 14. You can go meet Shinedown. It's John, Jay, and Rich. So we got tickets to go meet Shinedown. Go backstage and meet Shinedown. We're going to do a little meet and greet with them. Gabby, you're the winner. Good morning.
Awesome. Thank you.
So are you a Shinedown fan?
I am.
Were you coming anyway?
I was going to plan on coming.
Oh, good. Well, now you get to go meet the band.
Awesome.
Good. Hold on a second.
So exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah, Shinedown performing Saturday. The band, or the whole event starts at 4. I think we're going to have like a DJ Smiles, and Rich's band goes on.
5?
Yeah, I don't know. And then Austin Burke goes on, Country Star, and then Shinedown goes on. And I'm hoping for it to be like the iHeartRadio Music Festival, where you're going to see collabs that you wouldn't see anywhere else. Anyway, so I got this DM, and this woman says to me on the DM, watch this video. She sounds like Kyle. So I watch it, and I didn't know where they were going. So here's the setup. This woman's like on a farm, and this chicken has these baby chickens. So they're little chicks, little cute little chicks. Beep, 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 beep. And the chicks are running around the farm in this one area of the farm, and they realize now that there's all these rat traps. So now the little baby chicks are running around by the rat traps.
That's horrifying.
And this woman is trying to, oh my God, she starts screaming to save the chicks from the rat traps. And she does. But then the chick runs into this one baby chick runs into a pig area, and the pig goes to eat the chick.
Oh, no.
And she screams, and the chick is safe.
Okay.
All right, the chick is safe. But listen to the woman, how she screams like Kyle.
Got some little babies in there. Well, they're pretty cute. Oh God, not the rat trap! Holy f! Get out of here! Oh boy! Ah! No! I can't! Ah! Holy f! I can't! Ah! Don't go that way! Ah! What? Get off of it! Ah! No! Bernie!
So here's Kyle.
Larry!
Break it up!
Oh my God!
Same kind of energy for sure.
Oh, it's so funny.
When animals go wild, you know?
By the way, what happened yesterday? You did not drive your electric your car here yesterday.
No, I did not, because when I woke up, I realized I didn't plug it in last night, and I knew that we were driving out to Glendale to go see the Vi Resort. I'm like, I don't think my car can make it. I don't think that it was 40% charged. So if it was just a normal work day, I could have made it home and back to work and back. But I was like, I can't. So literally in the morning, I ran back in and I was like, hey, hon, I know you're sleeping, but can I use your car? Because I forgot to plug mine in. Oops. So begrudgingly, he was like, yeah, go ahead and take it. And I was thankful because then I could get around, what I needed to do. So everything was fine. Everything was just fine. We went to the Vi Resort. We got to tour it. It was fantastic. I had to leave early to go get the kids from school. I got the kids from school. I was there on time, which I was a little worried about, but that was great. Afterwards, I said, we got to go to Costco. So we're going to stop by Costco on the way home. We get out of the car and I'm opening the door for Easton in the back seat. And I notice the driver's side back wheel, it's very damaged. It's very, very curbed it, if you will. And I was like, what is this? And I'm like, kind of rubbing it, and it looks like a brand new injury to this wheel. Like, you know how you could just tell, like, there's white on the tire, the scrapes, there's still like metal shards on the scrapes. I'm like, when did this happen? And I'm like, did Scott do this? Scott never curbs the car. Did I do this? When did this happen? And I'm saying this out loud, and the kids are looking at me as I'm looking, and I'm like, oh no, if I did this, Daddy's going to be so mad. And Addie's like, it's okay, mistakes happen. I'm like, you're such a good kid, thank you. But he's not going to be happy with me at all whatsoever.
No.
So I traced it back to, I'm pretty sure it happened. Pretty sure it happened when I was picking the kids up from school. There is this kind of tight turn you have to take when you're in the pickup line. It's a double line. And so there's a kind of a tight turn you have to take because I'm always on the inside lane. And I'm pretty sure because that's the only time that a curb would have been near that tire. And I do somewhat remember hearing a noise.
That's usually the sound you hear.
Oh, no. Anyway, so when John J., you had given me a contact of yours years ago. Another time I curbed the car of a person that does like rim repair.
I got a new guy now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because that guy got big and now had his own building, and I have a new guy that comes to you now still.
Oh, he's coming to me. I texted him.
He's coming? Oh, because I heard he doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah, no, it's a different price. It's a little more pricey.
Oh.
But I thought I would be proactive. Before I even tell Scott this, I'm going to text this person and see if I can just get it fixed. And then half of me is like, is he even going to notice? Like, could I get this fixed?
He probably felt it. He probably felt it in his soul.
Your thing was like, could you get it fixed before? Does he know yet? He doesn't know? Or he does?
That was my thought.
Okay.
But then I'm like, first of all, it's on the driver's side. There's absolutely no way he's not going to see it. So I figured it'd probably be better if I just told him about it. So yesterday I walked into his room and I said, hey, Ham, I have some good news and I have some bad news for you. Which one do you want first? He's like, does it have to do with my car? And I'm like, maybe. Yeah. He's like, what? Like, kind of curbed it pretty bad, but I have already texted and I have an appointment to get it fixed. And by the way, I used our rewards at Costco and I didn't use it all. And they gave me $100 in actual change. So I'm going to use that to fix the tire.
He's like, there you go, saving me money again.
He just shook his head. He's like, I knew this morning when I handed you the keys that something was going to happen. Something was going to happen.
Did the guy come and fix it already?
No, he's coming tomorrow.
Okay.
So do you think that, like, say you didn't recognize the curbed car, like, do you think that Scott would have analyzed the car to see if you nicked anything?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's too bad you couldn't get it fixed before you went home.
I know.
Because that's the thing. The guy that you called, he now has his own place now.
That's amazing.
So I'm surprised that he was like, just get over here real quick, because that way you would never have to tell him.
I know. And part of me really wanted to just, cause like if it was on the passenger side, like where he parks in the garage, the passenger side's up next to the wall. It could have been days before you noticed that. But because of where it was, I was like,
well, you did the right thing. You got it fixed.
Yeah.
One time my wife got this SUV and I thought it was really cool, and I bought her these wheels, these rims, and they were really cool looking, and she was like, oh, that's really neat. She doesn't care about that stuff. And then she had them for a day and she parallel parked and I was in the passenger side and it went,
that noise.
And I was like, oh my God. I go, what do you, and I go look and they're literally bad. And she's like, why'd you give me these rims? I don't want these wheels. I don't want this kind of thing in my car. So we took them off and got rid of it.
It's like extra pressure. Like when I don't like, I'm kind of like your wife. Like in my car, I'm like, I've got like my wheels are scratched all over the place.
But they're all even.
Now what I do is when I do that to my car, I call the new guy and he comes right away to get it done. So that way I don't have to look at it.
Well, when I curbed the first wheel on my car, I was like, I got it out of the way. Now there's less pressure to keep them all fancy and nice or whatever.
I make it a point to park nowhere near a curb now. Like, I'll go out of my way. Yeah,
I curbed all my car. Like my car in high school, my dad never let me get rims. I always had hubcaps, and every time I would curb him, and I would just see the hubcap roll down.
I feel that too.
It just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling.
Yeah, your car's lighter now.
I think Kyle's curb story just made someone's day brighter. We got a text from a 480 number. John J. Rich, Kyle, and Peyton, longtime listener. Just want to say thank you for always being a breath of fresh air. Yesterday was a trying day for me mentally and emotionally. As I was getting school lunches ready, I put your show on and realized it was the first time I smiled all day.
Oh.
Thank you guys. I love you guys.
That's sweet. That's so sweet.
Oh. John J. and Rich, my husband and I watched No One Wants This and decided to share our icks about each other, which had us cracking up. I think it'd be funny if you guys did the same thing on your show.
That's so funny.
So good. We should totally
Oh, they mean the icks about each other? About the four of us? Our own icks?
Oh, that could be fun.
Yeah, that would make me sad.
Why?
We're supposed to be uplifting.
We are,
Well, you
but
know the
it's okay to like.
But it's just, it's fun when we growl on each other.
Right. As long as it's not mean.
Yeah, as long as it's not mean.
Our icks.
We all go home crying that day.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's
Maybe
gonna be
that's
rough.
something we could do.
It's Thursday.
Yeah, I got another one.
And John just got a game for you.
Okay, by the way, I say I'm going to do this little trivia game with you guys, and then caller 14, if you get tickets to come meet Shinedown at Family Fest, Love Pup Family Fest. So call 877-937-1047, and you can meet Shinedown. So, other than the election, the big news this week, daylight savings time.
That's right.
Right? Do you remember? How's it go, Kyle?
Spring forward, fall back.
Yes, so we just turned the clocks this weekend. So this is trivia about things you turn.
Okay.
Peyton, to unlock a locked door, you use an...
Key.
Yes.
A key.
Kyle, another word for a handle that opens up the barrier between two rooms.
A doorknob.
And doorknob. Rich, you find this at a carnival. It has horses that go up and down.
A carousel.
And merry-go-round.
Oh, merry-go-round, sure.
Peyton, fire up that loud. Another round of shots.
Fire up that round. Another round for shots.
Mm-hmm.
Bottle service girl.
Rich?
Is it getting turned?
It's turned down for what?
Oh.
You were just talking about it. You were just talking about it off air.
I was.
That's what made me remember this game I wrote.
I was. I'm sorry. I fumbled that one.
Rich, I'm not going to give you too much of a clue. I'm just going to give you one word, see if you get it. Share. Okay, never mind.
Wait.
Cher wonders if she could do this every daylight savings time.
If I could turn back.
Yeah. I gave you more credit. I thought you'd get it on that. I should have. Shame. Kyle, this is for you. This turns to move your car in different directions when hitting a curb.
A steering wheel.
Yes. Peyton, this tool can tighten or screw or loosen screws.
A screwdriver.
And screwdriver. Rich, this item helps tell time with hands that move in circular motion.
A clock.
And clock. Okay, this is a tough one. Kyle, this type of furniture has a seat that rotates, often found in offices.
A seat that rotates?
This type of furniture has a seat that rotates.
Like the office spinny chair we all sit in?
Like the chair you're in right now.
An office chair?
What's that called? A swivel. Swivel
Swivel
chair.
chair.
Swivel.
Swivel chair.
It's a
I'm
swivel.
swiveling.
Rich, this is all about Tulsa King if you're up to date. These turn to produce wind, often seen in fields or on hillsides, also kind of a main objective in Tulsa King this season.
A wind turbine.
Wind turbine. Peyton, this device helps a DJ mix music, allowing them to manipulate sound by turning records.
A turntable.
Yes. Kyle, you might spin this in a game to see which number or color it lands on.
The spinny thing in the game.
Always bet on black.
What is it called? The spinny thing.
The twister.
I'm thinking of the game
swing.
Life, you know? When you just
No, think of Vegas.
Oh.
And
blackjack table, roulette.
Do you spin a wheel at a blackjack table?
No, but you said think of Vegas, and that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Roulette wheel.
Roulette. Yeah. Roulette.
Okay,
That's
Rich,
right.
for the win. Sansa Stark from Game of Thrones.
Oh. Something that you turn. You turn over the Game of Thrones.
Married to Joe Jonas. Well, divorced from Joe Jonas.
Oh, Turner?
There you go.
Sophie Turner?
Sophie Turner.
She's in it. I'm a winner.
Hey, speaking of, hey, is this Lee?
This is Leah.
Leah? Oh, Leah. Hi. Hey, you win. You're going to go meet Shinedown.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. We don't have to do trivia or anything?
No, we were doing the trivia. I just thought it'd be cool to give it thank you for listening to my stupid trivia. So you get the tickets to win Shinedown. You win the tickets.
Oh,
to see
that's so awesome. We're so excited. Thank you.
Yeah. So hold on the line. We'll set you up. We got more that we're going to give away to Shinedown. Shinedown's going to be here Saturday at Love Pop Family Fest. Starts at 4 p.m. Yeah, that's my game on Thursday.
It's Thursday, and John just got a game for you.
John J. and Rich, I was sitting in here reading breaking news, and there's a story about 40 monkeys that broke free out of some South Carolina research facility.
They're on the run. The police are trying to get them all back in.
Yeah, 40 monkeys. And then, I just moved on. I brought it up in here and moved on. But then what you just said blew my mind.
Yeah, with the James Franco Planet of the Apes, that's exactly how the Planet of the Apes took over.
Like Caesar opened up
Oh my gosh.
Caesar killed the guy from Harry Potter.
That's right.
And then got
He killed
free.
Malfoy.
Yeah, and then they literally went on and became monkeys that killed everybody.
The world changed. The monkeys were in charge, and the people they hunt the people.
Like, this is a breaking story happening right now. 40
wild.
monkeys. How the heck did 40 monkeys? Now, if there was a golden retriever in there, I'd get it, because our dog always opens the door and lets all the other dogs out.
If there's a cam of like the chase going on, I hope that they put that up now, because that'd be very interesting to watch.
I'm sure it's one of those. You had one job. It was one person watching.
Guy got
the
high,
monkeys,
passed
and-
out. all the
Someone's
monkeys
getting
got out.
fired.
Yeah.
Let's get to some entertainment news. Let's get to Travis Kelce. Jason
Okay,
Kelce.
we know Jason Kelce earlier this week or at the end of last week or whenever that was. This time has just been weird this week. Anyway, he smashed a fan's phone, and then there were some homophobic slurs thrown back and forth between this. I shouldn't even call it a fan. I should just call it a troll. And Jason Kelce back and forth. And since then, Jason Kelce has felt the wrath of the internet, right? And on his podcast with his brother Travis, who's we can also call Taylor Swift's boyfriend. They got into it, and Jason just talked about how heavy it's been for him, how it's been really incredibly difficult because he's been so disappointed in himself and how everything transpired. And his brother just wanted to give him a little support.
I know it's weighing on you, brother. That sucks. You shouldn't feel this much. Obviously, the scrutiny and the media view on it, and everybody passing around the videos that are being out there. I mean, that's going to make it a bigger situation than I think what it really is. But the real situation is you had some clown come up to you and talk about your family, and you reacted in a way that was defending your family, and you might have used some words that you regret using. And that's a situation that you just got to kind of learn from and own.
And he said, I think people can tell that you're genuine in how you feel in your apology
Yeah,
from
I think
it.
so too. And it's like, I bet you that weight is probably weighing on Travis as well, because that whole thing happened because he is Taylor Swift's boyfriend. So it's like, his relationship is causing some real issues in his family. So
yeah,
it's sad.
It's also older brother taking care of a younger brother.
Exactly, yeah. So it's
how about Ariana Grande? There's so much hype with this movie that they're taking everything they can.
I
to talk
know.
about it.
Well, and Ariana Grande, she's given stuff too. I mean, so she did a podcast with one of her co-stars from Wicked, and in it, she's like, I'm going to say something that I think might scare the crap out of my fans. but it's something that I truly feel. And she hinted at sort of a career shift.
I'm always going to make music. I'm always going to go on stage. I'm always going to do pop stuff. I pinky promise. But I don't think doing it at the rate that I've been doing it for the past 10 years is where I see the next 10 years. I think I love acting. I love musical theater. I think reconnecting with this part of myself who started in musical theater and who loves comedy, and it heals me to do that, finding roles to use these parts of myself.
She's like, it's going to be more fulfilling. So, I mean, that's her basically saying, I want to focus on acting.
I love that because, like, Ariana Grande was Kat in Victorious, and she was, like, my favorite character, and she just has this bubbly personality, and she's totally found her zone, and I'm so happy for her. The last 10 years have been so tough for her. Like, she lost her boyfriend, Mac Miller, broke up her engagement with Pete Davidson, broke off her engagement with Dalton. Like, I'm sure she just needs a different wave to ride.
On screen, she's good. If you watch the SNL thing, she's funny, and she delivers her lines like an assassin.
Every time she's been on SNL, it's
really
been nails.
good.
Like, she's
Ariana
been so
Grande
great.
fan, yeah.
Yesterday, you talked about Kristen Cavallari. Was talking about Britney Spears texting her. What's the latest with her?
Okay, so, she had this, like, young, hot boyfriend, and they broke up because he wanted to start a family. And she's like, I've got a family. That's not, like, the road that I want to go down right now. But on her podcast recently, she talked about how she has started dating again. There's been several big names that have hit her up via DM, and she went through, like, sort of some of her, like, dating deal breakers at this point.
I really think, like, because I've been thinking about my deal breakers and just, like, what I'm looking for moving forward. Entertainment, I guess I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker, but I am not looking to date anyone in entertainment. And, like, I will never date anyone from the DMs ever again because it attracts the wrong type of guy. Fair to say.
I also saw that she said she will never date anyone unless they have a vasectomy. They've had a vasectomy.
She said, my ideal man right now is 44 with 2 kids who are currently maybe or close to graduating for high school or college and has a vasectomy. That was like
the problem with the entertainment world stuff is you don't know who's tied to Epstein, who's tied to Diddy.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want, it's like whenever those come out, those secrets come out, I think it's going to change the whole face of entertainment.
I think Hollywood's going to be gone at that point.
It's going to have its downfall.
Right?
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore had a moment that I can so relate to in a way. Do you guys remember it was like a few months ago, we were like in the middle of a break on the air and I just started coughing so much to where I was like choking. I had to leave the room.
That was hilarious.
It was hilarious, but like, kind of one of it was embarrassing in a way, but then kind of painful at the same time. Drew Barrymore had that moment while she was interviewing Harry Winkler on her show and had to leave. And Henry. He did Henry, you know that guy.
It's close.
Yeah, he did the most beautiful thing, and he just kind of like kept the show going. Like it was very the show must go on type moment.
And that is the first time I met you. And now look at you. No, don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's okay. No, okay. So, thank you for being here. It is such a pleasure. While we're waiting, is there anything you'd like to hear about?
He's a pro.
That's classic.
Yeah.
Rock on.
Yeah.